Numbers beyond 200. Representation of 3-digit numbers on the abacus. This abacus shows 100. 100 plus 0 tens plus 0 ones is equal to 100. This abacus shows 200s. 200s plus 0 tens plus 0 ones is equal to 200. Let us see other numbers in hundreds. 300s. We write it as 300. We read it as 300. 400s. We write it as 400. We read it as 400. 500s. We write it as 500. We read it as 500. 600s. We write it as 600. We read it as 600. 700s. We write it as 700. We read it as 700. 800s. We write it as 800. We read it as 800. 900s. We write it as 900. We read it as 900. 1000. We write it as 1000. We read it as 1000. Formation of 3-digit numbers. Read this abacus. We write it as 5, 6, 8. We read it as 568. Read this abacus. We write it as 503. We read it as 503. Place value and face value. Place value of a digit depends upon the place, hundreds, tens and ones and the number. Let us consider a number 513. 513. 3 ones or 3. 110 or 10. 500s or 500. Here, 3 is at 1's place, so its place value is 3. 1 is at 10's place, so its place value is 10. 5 is at 100's place, so its place value is 500. Face value of a digit does not depend upon the place. It is the value of the digit. In the numeral 326, face value of 6 is 6. Face value of 2 is 2. And face value of 3 is 3. Only 0 is such a digit whose place value and face value are same, that is 0. Comparison of 3-digit numbers. Rule 1. Between two 3-digit numbers, the number having greater digit at the hundreds place is greater. For example, 694, 895. 694, 6 hundreds. 895, 8 hundreds. 6 is less than 8. So, 694 is less than 895, since the digit at hundreds place is lesser. Rule 2. If the digit at hundreds place is same, then compare at tens place. Number having a greater digit at the tens is greater. For example, 759, 739. In 759, 7 hundreds, 5 tens. In 739, 7 hundreds and 3 tenths. 7 is equal to 7. 5 is greater than 3. So, 759 is greater than 739 since the digit at tens place is greater. Rule 3. If the digit at hundreds place and tens place are same, compare the digit at ones place. Number having greater digit at the ones place is greater. For example, 549 and 547. In 549, 5 hundreds, 4 tens and 9 ones. In 547, 5 hundreds, 4 tens and 7 ones. 5 is equal to 5. 4 is equal to 4. 9 is greater than 7. So, 549 is greater than 547. Ordinal numbers. Do you know how we tell the position of an object in a collection or a person in a group? We use ordinal numbers. Ordinals up to 10 are first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth and 10th. Even and odd numbers. The things in twos are said to be in pairs. 2, 4, 6, 1, 5, 7. The things in the above collections cannot be put into pairs. The numbers corresponding to the collections that can be paired are called even numbers. Even numbers are the numbers that can be put into pairs. So, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 etc. are even numbers. The numbers corresponding to the collections that cannot be paired are called odd numbers. Odd numbers are the numbers that cannot be put into pairs. So, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 etc. are odd numbers. To identify whether a number is even or odd, we should remember that even numbers end with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Odd numbers end with 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9. Example 8, 42, 346, 434, 620 are even numbers. 7, 23, 169, 145, 731 are odd numbers.